Good morning and welcome back to another Eduro Learning Live broadcast. My name is Kim Cafino and today I'm going to be talking with you about my fourth strategy for your coaching toolkit. This is a series of Facebook Live videos that I've been doing to kind of share some of my favorite strategies in coaching over the past 4 weeks. I've shared the intro video and 3 other strategies, and today is the 4th strategy, and I've got 1 more to go next week. And these are all part of our series for coaches designed by me for you as coaches to help empower and improve and refine your coaching practice or to become a coach if that's what you're interested in. And I'm really excited about all of the stuff we're putting together for you because we have tons of great things in the works. We've got this YouTube live series. We've got another YouTube series featuring coaches that I have worked with or am part of my professional network, and that's coming out probably in the next 2 weeks or so. We have a whole new series of coaching courses called Coaching Essentials. We've got a coaching book coming up soon, and we have the Coach Micro Credential that will be launching again in April for our 2nd cohort. So I'm really excited about all of that stuff. It all kind of fits together. If you have any questions or any ideas, you want to share anything about coaching, you want to learn anything about coaching, please let me know. Drop them in the comments. I would love to hear from you because one other little mini thing I'm going to do between now and the beginning of the Coach Micro Credential is kind of a live Ask Me Anything about coaching or technology or learning, or if you want to ask me about lifting, I'd love to talk about that too. So questions, ideas, thoughts, drop them in the comments. And I have an exciting challenge and giveaway that I'd like to talk about at the very end of this video for those of you who are interested in learning more about coaching and want to win a free gift from us at Eduro. Okay, so now let me get started talking about my 4th strategy, which is to start small. And if you see me looking over here, that's because my notes are over there like usual. This strategy is one of my favorites, especially if either you are new to coaching or if the coaching role is new in your school, because sometimes it can be a little bit challenging to build a coaching culture. We might not be used to having that additional person or that additional role in our schools. And if you use this strategy of starting small, you can kind of build an understanding of that coaching role without too much stress or energy on your part, but you can kind of have a big impact. So I'm going to talk about what it means to start small, why you might want to do it, and how you can get started. So when I think about starting small, what I think about is providing resources for teachers and doing it in little easy to grab and use increments. So I think about creating video tutorials for teachers. I think about providing websites or web links, providing suggestions for apps. I think about having open PD sessions where teachers can just drop in and learn a little bit from you, or being in a central place at a certain time where you identify where you are at this time for this period of time, so teachers know that you're available. So basically what you want to do during this strategy is provide kind of just-in-time support, exactly what teachers need when they need it, without too much expectation for that long, in-depth coaching conversation. So basically it's small steps towards building that coaching culture and focusing on providing resources and being in the right place at the right time. Why you want to do this? That's the what. Why you might want to do this is if your school doesn't normally have a coaching culture, or if you're new to the role and you need to kind of build that understanding of what a coach can do to kind of highlight the value that you bring as a coach to this environment. It's non-threatening. It allows you to get to know teachers and get to know students without really putting too much pressure on them. And it allows you to get to know the needs, particularly of the students and the teachers. And then it builds that trust between you and the teachers that you want to work with, that you actually do have something to offer, you can be really valuable, and you're not just kind of a time suck, which oftentimes, outside resources can be. So how do you do this? How do you kind of get started? In addition to the things I already mentioned about providing drop-in PD time, providing spaces where you would be sitting to get support from teachers, to give support to teachers, when they know where you are at a certain time, a certain place. You can also kind of dig a little deeper into what's going on in the different classrooms so that you know how to support them by doing walkthroughs, like just popping in and seeing what's going on in their classrooms, saying hello, letting them know that you're visible, by being present in spaces like your faculty lounge and kind of hearing what teachers are talking about so you can kind of drop ideas as relevant. You can go to team meetings and do the very same thing. And then, of course, if you have an opportunity to review documented curriculum, you can take a look at the documented curriculum and see where are there opportunities for you to support learning within the existing curricular structure. So basically, starting small means providing resources for teachers in an easy to use way so that they feel comfortable kind of building that relationship with you without too much stress. You want to do it so that you can build that coaching culture and an understanding of the value of a coach in your school. And you can do it by being present, by being part of different conversations that teachers are having about teaching and learning in their classroom, whether it's walking through their classroom, stopping in at a team meeting, or looking at curriculum. Just getting an idea of what teachers need is how you can kind of start to provide those resources for teachers. So that's the what, why, and how of starting small with your coaching toolkit strategies. And I promised a giveaway, and I'm super excited to be giving away. I'm going to grab it, sorry. We would like to give away 2 copies of our awesome new book called Your Connected Classroom, a Practical Guide for Teachers. That's been written by me, Chrissy, and Jeff. You can see how beautiful it is when I kind of go like this. We would like to give away 2 copies. We're going to give away 2 Kindle copies to the most thought-provoking question that you provide in the comments in any of my Facebook Live or YouTube videos, and 1 to the first commenter that we see from today, which is, oh my gosh, I don't even know what the day is today. February, let me tell you, today is February 23rd. So we'll give 1 book away to our first detailed comment, so like a good question or comment that we get from February 23rd, and 1 to the most thought-provoking comment that we see between now and my Ask Me Anything conversation that I'm going to be doing on Facebook Live. So get your Kindle copy from us by leaving us a thought-provoking and interesting comment. First one today, and then we'll see how many we get between now and my Ask Me Anything will be the most interesting, thoughtful comment that you share with us. Ideally, a question that I can answer on the AMA. So that's my Facebook Live for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you next week, same time, same place, with my final strategy for your coaching toolkit, strategy number 5. See you then.